Hi, my name is Jeannie Stephens. This is my episode 3. My niche is my stories. I want to talk about me and the problems I had in my life that that you may also have, and you don't stand alone. And also, I want to talk about my oils. I'm not good with my words. I pull words from the sky. I make up words. I don't pronounce words right. Uh, but that's okay. It's not going to stop me. If you don't understand what I said, I can write it out for you. I don't know. We just cross every bridge as we come to it. The bridge I got right now is bad lighting. And I got every light in the house on. But the sun went away. So over here is where the most of my light was coming from. But if you can see me and you can hear me, we are good. We are very, very good. So my subject of today is social anxiety disorder or social phobia. This is a problem that I have that I am suffering with at this moment. And the lighting being so bad, it's just, puts a little more anxiety on me. Now, we know that fear is very important to us because it's a mechanism of survival. If we never had fear, we would never know to run away from danger. We probably wouldn't even know what danger was, just walk off the end of the bridge, you're good. But sometimes our fear is so great that it weighs us down and it causes us much anxious anxiety and gives us the feeling of failure and disapproval and guilt. Just all kinds of things come into play. I know that when I was in my 20s, I was having my social anxiety, and they told me I was bipolar, manic depressant. I never believed it, and I never will. Sometimes I think doctors need to stay out of school and just, meet with a common person and talk to them. But anyway, that's kind of getting off subject. During the past 2 years, with the issues that we've had around the world, and they're still trying to put upon us, that social anxiety has just become epidemic. That bug cured the cold, the common cold. It cured pneumonia. It cured flus. It cured allergies. Nobody can think outside the box because we've been put in so much fear. And then the social anxiety comes into effect that we don't want to talk to people. We don't want to go out. We're just afraid. The fear is a control mechanism. Don't forget that, okay? And we have to learn to control the fear in our lives. I believe I have been suffering from social anxiety all my life. I remember as a small child, that I would go off alone. I would play on the creek in Austin, Texas, all by myself. I'd come across a snake, just jump over and welcome him to my world and go on about my business. I got into so many things that it's amazing I've made it this far into my life. But I think that I want to do 2 examples in my life that had the most, what do you say, that stay on my memory the most. That back in the 90s, my husband, he left me for a younger woman. We had many properties and we had a nice life. We had a business. We had everything that we needed. But my job was to stay home, cook, clean, take care of the kids and all the other chores that go with the chores, and have sex on demand. That was my job. So when my husband left me for that younger woman, I didn't know how to handle the finances. That's what he did. That was his job. And when the taxes came due, I didn't know how to handle it. I mean, just the thought, it just overwhelmed me, the taxes. It was only $300, and it wasn't that I didn't have any money, because I had money. I had a job. I mean, I was good. I look at these taxes and my mind goes crazy. What if? What if I pay the bill and just get rid of it and then I won't worry about it, right? But no, that's not what I did. What I did is that I covered all my windows with aluminum foil. I blocked out the sunlight. I didn't want the sunlight to touch me. I didn't want anybody, not in an airplane, not on a bus, not on the ground, nobody to look at me. Don't look at me. I wouldn't answer the door. They're going to take my house away from me. I owe taxes. Why do I owe taxes? I didn't know anything. Okay? Just a simple woman. Just doing simple things. Trying to make family happy. But anyway, I paid the bill. Everything was okay. Sold my house during a yard sale. I don't bet many people don't do that. But I did meet another amazing man. And it's amazing that I met another amazing man, because I don't go out. Okay? And I pursued him. I said, hey, look at me, here I am. And he goes, And I go, hey. And I get 2 more, And then he married me. And we moved to Oklahoma. I still had my social anxiety attacks during this time. I just don't remember what they were or how they occur. But anyway, when we get to Oklahoma, we get a mobile home. We put it on the back end of the property, and I have to walk about 1,000 feet to the mailbox, which was cool. It was just me and my land. That was okay. But then my husband got sick, and we lost our double wide, and we had to move into the building by the street and make that into my home. And as long as he was working a little bit on the house, I was happy. Life is good. I'm happy. I don't require much. But now, when I leave the house to go to the mailbox, the highway is right there. And got all these cars coming and going. I look out the window and my heart is just pounding. I gotta go get the mail. And then finally there's a break in the cars. I take off to the mailbox, which is about 500 feet. I'm walking along the highway, and here comes a car. Oh, if I don't freeze, my heart just starts pitter-patter. Oh, and get that mail and get back to the house as quickly as I can, and I close the door. So, that's not working for me too good. And there are no jobs in Dibble. It's a very small town. I think it had about 300 people. So with my very last child support check, I opened a bait shop. I bought 10 packs of hooks and I bought a gallon of minnows. Put the sign up. People came. My business grew really, really good. Really nice shop I had. I was so proud of it. But some days, there were the days I could not leave the house. I couldn't open the door. I knew I had put my hours up when I work, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't leave the house. And my fishermen, they'd come, one of the young men, he climbed the fence. I had a 6-foot fence and he just jumped it. And, hey, Jeannie, I need my bait. And other people just honked the horn. They knew I was home. And but once I left the house and I got into the bait shop, got to cleaning and everything, then I was good for go. My day was good. But then I may not have an anxiety attack for 4 or 5 days. Now I just remembered another anxiety attack. I was on top of the roof and I was painting, and then I'm gonna fall. And I wasn't gonna fall. And there wasn't anybody around me, but people were driving by and they were looking at me. I don't want you to look at my face, you know. And do you feel like that you can't go outside because somebody's looking at you? You know, that's a true phobia. And now the phobia has kind of gone into other things. Are you vaxxed? Are you going to kill me? Are you contagious? Are you this? Are you that? Our fears grow. But what I have to say to you is we cannot live in fear. We cannot let fear control us. I am a strong woman, and that's why I got all these skid marks on my face, because I've been around a long time. And when my social anxiety comes, sometimes I just sit back and say, okay, I really don't need to go out. It's good. Then I'll do my meditation. I'll do my self-talk. I'll talk to God. And then I'll get back on myself. But I refuse to let fear dominate my life. Right now, am I suffering social anxiety for talking to you? Yes, I am. I know you're looking at me. I know you're listening to me. I know you're judging my words. And maybe you're even turning me off because you find me boring or unimportant. In 2012, I went to Utah to visit with my sister. And that was an adventure I'm going to have to talk about one day, but not today. She took me to a doTERRA meeting. She took me to a Amway meeting too. And everybody at Amway, yay, 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 yay. And I'm going, I'm going to need all this yay, 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 hallelujah stuff. Then I went to a doTERRA meeting, and the guy took the oils and he passed them around. And he says this and he said that. He was very calm. He was very collected. I was very interested. He got up and he walked away. And I went, oh, but I want to join. So anyway, I did join, just not that day and not with him, because he was my sister's upline. So I joined through my sister. And I did everything they do, share, talk, this, that. I'd buy all those little tiny bottles, and I'd buy all the pamphlets, and I would arrange the parties, to go to the parties, and I would fill it out. And everybody listened to me with closed ears. And I would find my expensive literature in the trash. They had no problem taking my oils, though. But I felt judged. I felt depersonalized. That's not the word I want, but I'm sure you can think of some words there. You can even put them in the comments. That'll help me on another day. But I use many oils for many reasons. But one of the oils I use for anxiety, especially if the stress comes on me, and I have to be careful with the stress because I have diabetes. And when I have diabetes, my sugar shoots up. So I have to, if I'm going to be anxiety, I got to be anxiety quiet. So, still gets me. But I found the oil I take, I carry it with me all the time. I know this is not mirror image. It is mirror image. Anyway, it's backwards, whatever. This is wild orange. And when I'm feeling the anxiety like I am now, but uh-oh. This one's sold and it's not opened. I can't open it. I'll put a drop here and I'll rub it in and breathe. You breathe in your nose, breathe out your mouth. I'll put some here and I'll put some here. And I breathe and I bring myself down. And then I'll smell it. Then when I'm calm, I can do my meditation. I can talk to God. I can talk to myself. And after I do all these things, maybe a little yoga, then I can go out and conquer my world. I don't push myself like I need to go outside right now. But if the fear is strong, I'm not going. And I'm not going to judge myself. I'm going, okay, you need to go outside. All right, go sit down, drink your coffee, regroup, breathe, smell your oils, and go. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Because sometimes the anxiety is just so great, I can't do it. But I'm not going to stop trying. And that's one of the reasons why I'm coming to this video. Because it's something I'm afraid of. Because you're going to see my face. Even on my Facebook, I won't put my face. I don't even put my real last name. Because somebody's going to see me. Somebody's going to know me. Somebody's going to judge me. Somebody's this. Somebody's that. You know? I am a very beautiful woman. I am a very strong woman. And I deserve the best things in life. And why should I cheat myself out of life by letting fear control me? Okay? This oil works for me. There's other oils like cypress wood, lavender, lang lang. They all work too. So if you have a comment or a question, let me know. Down in the description, I'll put my website if you want to check it out. I would appreciate it that if you would subscribe to my channel and that you would share my silly words and my silly stories. And we go on this journey together, because if there's something in your life, maybe if I've had it in my life, and I can share my experience with you. And so, can't think of much more to say, except have a blessed day, and come back and join me and be my friend. Bye-bye.